the first day of early muzzleloader season. And
wait, why does that make us not wear hood?
Well, I don't know, we're wearing orange and we got in way late today. So I feel like Elmer Fudd. But we're in here on cattle pasture and we've been working our way in slow because there's been deer. There was a couple of bucks that were down here before we got set up. I'm not really sure how big they were, but it wasn't ideal. The setup's not ideal, so we gotta stand that way. But there's no reason for us to get in a stand at 10 yards with a gun, so I was gonna go set up on that ridge, but we were running out of daylight, so I just set up here. But we should see the same deer. It's just if we can actually shoot or not. That buck that I passed a couple weeks ago. It's up to you.
Stinking. No, I'm steady. He's just behind that tree.
Let me know if you need me to stop.
Do I do this?
Yeah, you're just gonna work through.
Okay.
He's gonna come to that opening over there to the right. Make sure you're steady, because he's gonna be back tonight. Oh shit, he worked through already, dang it.
Yeah, I never.
I almost said, do you want me to stop him down there, but
I
there's no shooting, huh?
Yes, the whole time. All I could see was his antlers the whole time. I could never see anything lower.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah. When he was over here, he came through way too fast.
Yeah, I know. I thought for sure he was gonna go down. We needed him to go down to that tree line.
Yeah.
But he didn't. I didn't know if you had cocked your hammer or not.
Oh yeah, I got you.
You're ready to go. Alright. Alright guys, so we're just getting set up and we headed back to the cattle property. We are pretty much in the same area as we were this morning, but we're at my original plan of what I wanted to do, but we just couldn't get there this morning because of the deer. So we've got a stand down there, and I actually had the buck that we saw this morning at full draw, like 15 yards 2 weekends ago. So I really think this afternoon could be really good since we saw that buck this morning and there's other bucks in the area. So we are kind of set up on an old stump here, and what's hard about early season ground hunting is there's just so much foliage. So we like to hunt on the ground with a gun a lot of the times, but the biggest problem is trying to be able to see over the vegetation. But this log allows us to get a little bit higher vantage so we can see and shoot over that the vegetation, which deterred us from getting a shot this morning. So I'd much rather be next to a tree. That's why I put the leafy suit on. But we're kind of far enough away that I think if we're still, we'll be able to get a shot at a buck that comes through here. We're hoping that the deer are coming out from this big timber to feed on some of this cattle pasture, clovers and green food sources. So hopefully we have some good action, and hopefully we shoot something tonight.
And eat taco salad when we get home.
Heck yeah.
You always gotta have a good meal to look forward to when you're done.
Is that the pro tip?
That's my pro tip of the day.
Good meal when you get back.
Like this morning, there was leftover cold pizza.
Cold pizza.
So when I got back, I got to have pizza. Tonight, it's taco salad.
Alright, you heard it here first, folks. You jumped him! Heidi, you dropped him! You dropped him! Heidi, you did it! Keep watching it. Sit down for a second. He's dead in the creek. She's an awesome buck. Heidi. It worked perfect. I mean, other than he didn't come up here. You nailed him! You nailed him! Nice job! All those does, they worked off. And we have a perfect shooting lane down there. And we can shoot. That's still part of this property. Down there in the trees. And Heidi goes, I see a buck. I think it's him. And I look up and I see tines. I'm like, whatever it is, kill it. He stood there, raked a tree, and she was able to put an awesome shot. Awesome shot. Couldn't have worked out any better. See it? Nice job. Dumped him. Oh, Heidi, that is a heck of a buck.
Oh my gosh.
Heidi,
It's heavy.
that is an awesome buck. Is that your first Iowa buck?
First Iowa buck. First full rack buck.
First full rack buck. We made it count. Look at that deer, Heidi.
Pretty big.
Nice buck. Nice job.
This one kicks out.
Yeah, he's cool. He's really cool. He's got that tine that it's like a common base almost. 10-pointer. Really nice buck. It still worked. It's alright. It happens. I'm sure it touched off before you were completely ready. It's a learning process, but still, 100-yard shot. 100-yard shot.
I mean, I still dumped him.
You still dumped him? Hey, we'll take it how we take it. You were just saving meat.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you're just saving meat. Hey, Heidi. How would you like a celebratory?
Oh my cow.
I found him.
Where were they?
Get your pick. Woo.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for this hunt and this video. I didn't have a lot to say when I walked up on him because this is my first ever full rack buck, biggest buck, Iowa buck, a lot of firsts.
Welcome to Iowa.
A lot of firsts in this video, so I had a lot to be thankful for when walking up on the buck, so a lot to think about. Still not a lot of words because I don't usually talk in front of the camera, usually I'm behind it. Off to you.
Yeah, it was a really cool hunt. We were able to get in there. We saw this buck yesterday morning, and we couldn't get a shot at him just because of the brush in front of us, but I knew that there was a good chance we would see him yesterday afternoon. I just didn't think we would see him so soon that evening, and we had those does come out, and then the first buck we saw was this buck, and worked out perfect. We had a good shooting lane, and Heidi made it count at 100 yards. So really cool hunt to see and be a part of, and just hopefully the video does it justice because we were both freaking out after the shot. So with that, I don't have anything else to say, but congrats, nice job. And now she's tagged out with a muzzleloader. Now she's got a bow still to chase bucks after, so hopefully that's not the end of Heidi shooting bucks this year. So with that, we'll wrap it up. We still have a lot of tags left in our pockets and new bucks that we just found out about to chase. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one.
He's getting heavy.
Getting heavy?
Yeah. I mean, he's bigger than me. He weighs like 40 pounds more than me. Sometimes I have trouble carrying myself around.
Muh, 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 muh.